Hi, I'm Aaron Almeida. Thank you and welcome to our Beach Life 5-day sneak peek into what Beachbody coaching can do for your life. Wow, where do I begin? Let me take it back to my senior year in high school. My life was completely filled with distraction. My friends were applying to their favorite colleges with really big dreams and goals, and I barely passed my SATs. I couldn't focus for the life of me. Does it mean that I was stupid? No. Did I have big dreams? Yes. I knew I wanted to help people and that I needed to find a purpose. Except I couldn't see myself sitting at a desk all day. I couldn't imagine myself being inside a building doing something that wasn't helping someone on a daily basis. So I was afraid, my mind was racing, I felt like a complete failure, to be honest, and I knew that going to a community college just wasn't going to cut it. I decided to become a firefighter and a paramedic, and it's been nothing but being fulfilling and created such a purpose for me in my life on many levels. However, over time, as we grow and start to build a family, we need to rely on a source of income that grows as we grow, that isn't controlled by a state or a government, something that's controlled upon how hard we decide to work. I worked the overtime, I got a second job, the third job came along, and it just wasn't enough until I learned this lesson, which is people need to stop trading their time for money and begin to understand what passive and residual income really is. So I was always in the gym, I was always sharing my workout, I knew the benefits of exercise and how a feeling of accomplishment and confidence came along with staying healthy and fit. I continued to see the infomercials on TV for P90X and Insanity and said, I want to do that. I need to look like those people on TV. Finally, my wife, Jody, got sick of hearing me say that. She bought me the program. The next thing that happened was amazing. My brother firefighter also was doing P90X at the same time, and we created a bond of encouragement to get through the 90 days. My results were unheard of. I was in a new wardrobe. My cholesterol that had been creeping up suddenly came back on a lab report reading low. And now I was introduced to something called Shakeology. Needless to say, I couldn't stop sharing my experience and my journey with other people because that's what fit and healthy people do. You just can't help but being so happy and excited to want to see other people achieve the same results. During that time, I was working sometimes 60 to 80 plus hours a week. As our family grew, I needed my bank account to follow suit. However, my hourly wages were set by a government, not dependent on how hard I decided to work. The first thing I did was pray. The next thing that happened was my telephone rang. It was my friend Mike Richard from elementary school. You know, I always looked up to Mike. He was always a 3-star athlete, baseball, football, basketball, and he's congratulating me on my P90X results. He wanted to know if I knew what being a coach was all about. At first I had a lot of reservations. I didn't know if I had the time. I didn't know if I needed to have a certain certification. And then he helped me realize that I could make money from home by doing the things that I was already doing. And this is where my other mentor came in and taught me about residual and passive income. You know, I never knew an opportunity like this existed until now. And I'm 3 years in, my team cannot stop growing. I achieved the rank of Emerald Coach in a very short time, which meant that I shared this opportunity with 2 people who decided to be my business partners. It wasn't long after that where my organization grew to 12 people and I achieved the rank of Diamond Coach. What can you expect from this opportunity, aside from a new wardrobe and a weekly paycheck, you can expect to be supported by a network of people and new friends who want you to succeed, no matter if you buy anything from them or not. You can expect a good amount of personal growth. You can also expect to be paid for what you earn. What did this do for me? This helped me perform my first downward dog. It helped me to lower my cholesterol, which